Hello. This is the daily energy report for March 4th, 2023. And so the sun is in the third line of gate 63. And so that martyr line, that trial and error, need to experience it for yourself. And here we are in the head center, connecting down to the ajna. And after completion is this energy in the I Ching. And so we're really looking at this curiosity, this space that we have when we finish something, right? When something is complete, we have this space. And so utilizing that curiosity, leaning into that curiosity of that, oh, I completed this. I've took this next step, and now I wonder what the universe is going to present for opportunities, right? How can we really be open to what is ahead? And so the key word here is continuance. The dedication to the new beginning that insists on maintaining its achieved principles despite having to interact with those who have not attained such a state. Doubts that one can maintain one's principles with interacting with others. Success at any price. The pressure to eliminate the doubt at any cost. And so really looking at the energy when you do complete something, do you feel like you need to then jump into things and maybe exaggerate a little bit on what you do? Do you feel like you're always that kind of beginner and you don't really have that validation of and that knowledge of really knowing, right? Can you not let that self-doubt creep in while you are being that beginner, right? We're always going to have that beginning stage, especially after we complete something, and then it's going to be okay. Something next, even if it is doing that next thing with whatever we've completed, right? If we've completed a skill or a program or whatever, and then we go get that job or that the next project, and it's utilizing that skill, but it's in a new way. And so can we still maintain that curiosity, that play, that wonder while we're being the beginner and not letting the doubt take over? Can we realize that there's always a beginning stage, that we all have that beginning stage, and not looking at it as a failure, especially as coming in the energy of this third line. It's all about these steps. It's all about taking this and working through it in order to, as part of the journey, right? And part of learning in that vastness of what comes next. And so we get 11 coming from the third eye. And so 63 is connected down into that, not into this gate exactly, but the energy is going into our third eye. And so now we have the conceptualist, right? Can we really look at what is ahead, conceptualize, looking at it and realizing, right, that this is just a stage. This is the beginning piece of the stage. Can we see the bigger piece of the puzzle with it as we are leaning into this continuation, right? Can we become the conceptualist? Can we look at these different ideas, these beliefs, these things in new light, new way, as being that beginner and wondering and having that playful curiosity on where it's going to bring us to next, right? And so it's kind of like staying open, keeping that space here. And we get the pedestal. It's beautiful about keeping that space, right? Because if you look at it, this is really all about talking about being bound or feeling like you're bound or trapped. But if you look at her, those ribbons are very loose, and so she's not truly bound. It's an image that she feels if she is not moving because of those ribbons, because we're not fully in that control. We definitely have more control than we might think. And sometimes it's because we put somebody else on a pedestal, especially if we are being that beginner stage, right? If we are coming in that beginner stage and we are looking up to our role model or idol or whoever it might be teaching us, we tend to put them on that pedestal, right? But we have to realize that they were once at our stage too, right? We all start at that beginner. And so realizing that just because they have that knowledge, that doesn't mean that they're better or worse. We shouldn't put them on that pedestal. We need to bring everybody back onto this even playing field. And if we feel like we're stuck or we're beneath or we're whatever, we need to really look at the stories and the things that we're telling ourselves and what we conceptualize as being better or worse or higher or lower, right? Or being on these levels, and really looking at where we put ourselves on these different levels, on these different pedestals, and why, what's the value for that, and also, can we still allow ourselves this space as being this beginner and not put this pressure on needing to be on a pedestal, and allow the process to unfold, and the things to unfold the way that they are, but really realizing that we are all equal, and that we have the power to control ourselves and our destiny, and we co-create our visions. And so don't forget to subscribe to my channel down below. Please like these videos, share them along, especially if they resonate. You can reach out to me via email, Christine@essentialstrong.com. Sending you all so much love.